Good afternoon. The underlying theme to Goliath Resources is global climate change. What we're seeing is glaciers have been melting at an extremely rapid rate, and the permanent snowpack is no longer there. So what we're finding at all four of our projects is a brand new widespread outcropping of gold, copper, silver, and moly. Our business model essentially is looking for brand new elephant-sized type of deposits that will tick all the boxes for a senior miner to do a strategic investment, a partial takeout, or some type of a joint venture. Our team leader on the ground, Bill Chornabay, put these package of properties together for us in 2016, and he's had multiple deals with a lot of seniors, most recently a $53 million joint venture with Newmont at his Plateau project up in the Yukon. My background's finance. I've been financing Bill for over 10 years. When I saw these package of assets, I thought, hey, this could be the next opportunity to find the next SK Creek or a Pretium. We've got 4 projects in total. This year we're going to be focused at Lucky Strike for many reasons. The first being there's infrastructure all around. We've got logging road access, 3 clicks to the main power line, 3 kilometers to the highway, and then about 40 kilometers to Terrace, BC, where there's additional infrastructure. You can see by the map just to the south, we're about 8 clicks to the CN Rail, which takes you to a seaport access. Another key reason for Lucky Strike is, if you can see the little squiggly orange lines there, fingers, that is actually a placer creek. It's got some history to it. Back in 1884, a prospector from the Bahamas discovered placer gold at Lauren Creek. Within 2 days, they took out $600 worth of gold. In today's terms, that would be roughly $40,000 in gold. So that initially started a gold rush in the area. This creek essentially produced over 13,000 troy ounces of placer gold. The opportunity for Goliath shareholders is they actually never found the hard rock source. And we believe we have found that hard rock source at our brand new outcropping gold, copper, moly porphyry system, which is 1,200 by 700 meters in area. It was discovered by independent geo that we hired for the summer last year. She's spent her entire career in this porphyry belt. She's co-authored multiple papers. She's independent geo for up at Galore Creek with Teck and Newmont, as well as does some work for Pretium. So 2017, we did some silts in the area. We know there's gold in the creek. We know there's a source somewhere. We had a high of 406 ppb, and that led us to, or actually our independent geo porphyry specialists locate and find this beautiful outcropping porphyry system. And here's a short video for you folks.
Situated in west-central British Columbia, 40 kilometres north of Terrace. The property has logging road access and is only 3 kilometres to a major highway and high-tension power. The property extends over 27,000 hectares. Goliath is pleased to report that 2018 chip and grab sample assay results, in conjunction with detailed mapping by a porphyry specialist, has confirmed a large outcropping area of copper, gold and molybdenum mineralization as part of a porphyry centre. The discovery was made at the headwaters of Lauren Creek, the most prolific placer creek in the area, where over 13,000 troy ounces of placer gold has been historically produced, with nuggets up to 1.5 ounces. Along the headwaters of Lauren Creek, a series of silt samples were taken during the 2017 season. These returned multi-element anomalies, including copper, molybdenum and gold values up to 406 ppb. The detailed mapping defined a large precursor granodiorite body that was subsequently intruded by a monzonite porphyry that is associated with a large 1,200 by 700 meter alteration system that is cored by a zone of quartz sericite alteration. The core is coincident with a gold-bearing chalcopyrite and molybdenite stockwork that has grades typical of a porphyry system. The mapping also highlighted a spatial link between polymetallic, lead zinc-rich veins and copper molybdenum-rich porphyry centers. discovery of this new copper, gold, molybdenum porphyry and outcrop is certainly very exciting. The upcoming 2019 drill program is being designed to test this new porphyry system that has the potential to quickly evolve into the next big discovery.
Okay, so essentially, if you can see the high concentrate of samples taken just below the green in the picture there, the alteration zone. We'll be building a pad big enough to drill 3 holes, various directions, up to 700 meters. And there may be a decision to drill as well just above the creek bed, about 30 meters just above, assuming we're getting the same type of mineralization that we're actually seeing at surface. I've got samples at my booth, E7. You want to come by. You can actually see the moly, but you can't see the copper or the gold. As far as values go, we almost had highs of 2.95 grams gold, 4.5% copper, and 0.34% moly. It's a short video just to show you the actual terrain of what the guys are dealing with this season.
Goliath is pleased to report that 2018 chip and grab sample assay results, in conjunction with detailed mapping by a porphyry specialist, has confirmed a large outcropping area of copper gold molybdenum mineralization as part of a porphyry center.
It's down the back side.
Mapping defined a monzonite porphyry that is associated with a large 1200 by 700 meter alteration system that is cored by a zone of quartz sericite pyrite. The core is coincident with a gold-bearing chalcopyrite and molybdenite stockwork that has grades typical of a porphyry system. The mapping also highlighted a spatial link between polymetallic lead-zinc-rich veins and copper-molybdenum-rich porphyry centers. The discovery of this new copper, gold, molybdenum porphyry and outcrop is certainly very exciting. The upcoming 2019 drill program is being designed to test this new porphyry system that has the potential to quickly evolve into the next big discovery.
Okay, so that's our porphyry system we'll be drilling this year. Again, never been drilled before, never been documented before, because it's been covered under ice and snow for thousands of years. We do have 3 other projects. We have other drill targets picked out, but I've only got 2 minutes left here to finish up. So why invest in Goliath? Great quote from Rick Rule, looking for early stage project generators, essentially what Goliath is. And then Eric Sprott, for those that know of him, he's got quite a bit of money invested in this area. He's a huge advocate. I think 45 million is a little light. Great company here, GT Gold. Actually, you just met the new man in charge in the back of the room here. Far left is they were looking for epithermal porphyry 2017 stock, basically 22 cents. Hit a high 276. That would have been roughly a 13 bagger if you sold at the peak. Another great company in the area is Garibaldi, GGI. They were looking at outstanding breccias outcropping at surface. They hit 2017 as well. Stock went over $5. That would have been a 44 bagger at the peak. And then here's our chart. You might be thinking, hey, they all look very similar, because it is such a short window of exploration for news and so on. They typically are very quiet, Q4, Q1, half of Q2, and then things sort of ramp up getting into the season once these companies get mobilized. So to dovetail all these together, we're currently trading at a $7.7 million market cap. GT Gold, Garibaldi, both trading between sort of 80 and 90 million. Actually, I'm surprised GT is not at double that or triple, because they just did a deal with Newmont Gold Corp, buying 9.9% of the company. So the business thesis is we hit at our monzonite porphyry system this year. We do have another drill target. It's an epithermal to the south at Lucky Strike. There's a potential 10 bagger for any investors that come in once the dust settle, and a potential 10xx upon discovery hole. And we'll be mobilizing sometime in June for drilling, and hope to have the season wrapped up for us sometime July, August, with assays, September, October, depending on how the labs are. Thank you very much. Come by and see me.